Her beauty and sexiness drew me in, but her dynamite personality, that's what really did it for me.
You are one dynamite gal.
That was part of my privacy.
Guys?
How you dare I trusted on you?
Stop. All I said is you're a dynamite gal.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about Gino and Jasmine.
Dude, you're always defending that goddamn vegan, and you're comparing me to her all the time. I'm vegan, but I want your freaking meat. Give me the meat. I want it. I don't wanna just to give up on you. Like, I love you.
Yikes!
Yes, that Gino and Jasmine. We first met them last season of Before the 90 Days, and their relationship was pretty bad then, with revenge porn, sugar daddy allegations, and then just non-stop screaming. Now, despite all the ups and downs, they did get engaged.
Will you marry me?
Of course, yes.
That was a bad idea.
And as soon as Gino got back to the US, he applied for the K-1 visa.
You know, it's taken a long time to process. We're at like 12 months.
And Jasmine and I being apart, it kind of made things worse.
Is that even possible?
Yes, according to Gino, their relationship has gotten even worse. But despite that, that's not the only changes that they have gone through since we've last seen them. Jasmine has, well, you'll see.
El espacio no está tan grande como tú me decías.
Pero como para cerrar un poquito más.
Wow, I didn't expect that at all. I really didn't expect that.
And Gino got some new hats.
Last time I went and seen Jasmine, these were the hats that I wore. And this is what I upgraded to.
Now, to be fair, she hasn't actually had that procedure done. It just looks like this was the first examination and consultation with the doctor, though I think she has had some other work done.
Any plastic surgery addicts?
But according to Jasmine, they are still having some issues in the bedroom, and she thinks that this procedure might help Gino along, and this poor doctor got way more information than he wanted.
Pero el problema con Gino es él nunca eyacula.
Get me out of here!
Jasmine seems to think that if she has this procedure done, that he will now be able to finish with her instead of having to go to another room to finish by himself.
I don't need to know that.
I mean, there could be so many issues as to why, he needs to do this.
If you know what I mean.
It could be that he's just used to having to do this now after maybe many years.
Lone Rider?
Or it could be what I suspect more of an emotional thing and between their relationship, because obviously things aren't great and the trust is not there. So I think she's looking towards the wrong doctor for this.
Therapy! 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 Couples therapy!
I'm super attracted to Jasmine. She's beautiful, gorgeous. But when we argue and fight, I lose my desire.
I completely understand him in this. When you are constantly arguing with someone, you just become tired and you just don't want to be around that person, let alone have sex with them. So I get it. I get where he's coming from. It can be a lot. I think Jasmine has been banking on the fact that she's pretty hot and he's an older dude and awkward and all that, and let's just say not.
So hot.
So she's been banking on the fact that maybe he would just want her so much that she could get away with doing and acting however she wants. But in the end, that's not how it works. People still have feelings and emotions, and just sometimes they just are tired of dealing with your shit.
'Cause I'm done with this bullshit.
Now, one of their many fights that they have is on the visa. Jasmine is very frustrated with how long the process is taking, but that really isn't Gino's fault. But she is worried because he insisted on doing all the paperwork himself and not hiring a lawyer.
I'm scared that Gino have made a mistake with our application.
Yes, that is more than likely sure.
Probably because he didn't want to spend the money, let's be honest.
We all knew that.
And she's worried that he messed something up, which is a big possibility.
So it's more than possible.
But the fact is, the paperwork is done, it's filed, and now all they have to do is wait on the government. Another thing that is still causing strain in their relationship is Jasmine still hasn't forgiven Gino for him sending his ex the topless picture of her.
That information was like, spread among schools, and I was like banned from teaching.
Why should we believe you?
So according to Jasmine, it was because of this picture is the reason she got banned from teaching. But I feel like it could be a lot of different reasons. She's been pretty crazy.
Really? I didn't notice that.
On television, and not only that, she's been very sexual on television. And that could also be part of it. It could just not be what Gino did. It could be the whole package, essentially.
Is she sexy?
Oh, she's crazy.
And I've heard some rumors that she actually didn't get banned from teaching. She actually quit her job so Gino could take care of her. But again, that's just a rumor. I have no idea if that's true or not.
But don't take my word for it.
So because she can't work, according to her, she is having to solely rely on Gino for her livelihood, and she says that does upset her quite a bit.
I feel like I totally depend on Gino, and that really makes me feel stuck in life, in everything.
So because she's been waiting for the visa to come through, she's just been living in temporary apartments, and she's had to move several times.
But now it's a huge disruption to my life to have to keep moving.
And Gino tells her on a video call that the visa should be coming through in about 30 days. So she convinced him to get her into a luxury apartment over there that is $3,000 a month.
So it's going to be the last month I'm going to be living in my country, and I want to live like a queen. I deserve it.
Do you then?
Yeah, totally.
So she gets Gino to agree to pay for 1 month of this apartment, but what she doesn't tell Gino is how she knows about that apartment to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you.
Yes.
Dan is not a regular friend because he's the last person I dated before Gino.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
So Dan did not just help her find this apartment, he actually lives in the same building.
Suspicious.
I find this very hypocritical because she flipped out on him over the way his house was painted because him and his ex-wife had picked out the colors together.
I deserve to pick up the goddamn colors because in a few days I have you more than she did in 7 years.
And now not only has she met him for lunch, but she's going to be living in the same building. I mean, granted, it seems like Gino is going to be there most of the time that she's there, but that's if the visa is approved in 30 days.
For 3 weeks, we are going to be all neighbors.
Wow.
Happy neighborhood.
Yes, that's not gonna be awkward at all.
Dan's a good looking guy, so I think this is definitely going to cause some problems. Well, more problems between Gino and Jasmine. So this was not a good call on her part.
You can say that again.
Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.